You got to unmute the audio. We got it unmuted. Good evening, folks. Welcome to the 2025 official FGA Commissioner Debate. I am one of your hosts, Stanky Fingers. Thanks for joining us tonight for what should be an important and probably a very strange night. Joining me tonight is my co-anchor, old one-legged assassin. Go ahead and introduce yourself to those who might not know you.
I'm one-legged assassin, aka Colby. This isn't just another stream. The commissioner role shapes the future of the league, how we compete, how we communicate, and how we grow.
Tonight you'll hear from four very different candidates. Some want reform, some want to reset. Some haven't said a single thing out loud this entire campaign.
Before we get to the debate, a few rules need to be laid out. Number one, time limits. Each candidate will have 45 seconds to answer standard questions, 15 seconds for rebuttals. The moderators may allow an extended response if the drama is, quote, too juicy to cut off.
Ooh, I'm praying for some juice, let me tell you. Rule number 2, though, however, is the speaking order. The initial questions will rotate order fairly, so we'll just go 1 first, 2, 3, 4, etc. down the line, and then 2 will start on question 2. For rebuttals or follow-ups, the candidate directly referenced gets the first right to respond. Any attempt to shout over other candidates will result in being muted and a 15-second penalty on the next question.
Number 3, mandatory question participation. Dodging a question results in a 15-second penalty on the next question. Explain yourself like a serious adult, like a man.
I think that's kind of directed to one silent gentleman in particular here. You have to answer the question, sir. Looking at you, Commando. Rule number 4, opponent attacks is open season. This is what we're here for. This is the juice we want. We want to leave this place milking you frogs like cows with juice. Any mention of another candidate in a negative light opens the floor for a 15-second rebuttal from them. So if you don't like what somebody's saying about you, you got to wait for them to finish. You have 15 seconds to, sling some slop right back on their name. Lies, distortions, or made-up campaign promises will be fact-checked live by the Frog Fact Desk.
You don't want to get on the wrong side of the Frog Fact Desk, let me tell you.
I've been there, done that.
Number 5, debate segments. Opening statements, the main issues, lightning round, audience frog box questions, and closing remarks. Those are our 5 different, distinct segments.
I have a feeling we're going to be struggling to maintain structure for this whole thing, but now that we've laid out the rules, let's go ahead and meet the contenders, our commissioner wannabes. Gentlemen, you each have 45 seconds to tell the community why you deserve this job. We will start with the worker man's man, Mr. A.D. Poor.
Yeah, can I get a number 1? Quesadilla, no queso. Soft tacos, fine. Leave out the lettuce.
30 seconds.
Yes, I'll take the Cinnabon option also. Yeah, throw in the 5-layer beefy green also. Yeah, that's it. All right, thank you.
15 seconds.
And there we have it. I think that's every man's ideal order. What more could a man want to say for himself? Truer words have never been spoken. I don't even know how you follow that. Commando, on to you, sir.
Trust in the stats. I'm the best.
You got 40 seconds left.
I think that's all he's looking to say. Thank you, Commando. We appreciate you. We look forward to hearing hopefully more. On to you, Sir Daddy Two Eyes.
Gentlemen, like I said in my ad, I've been through the ups and downs of life. I've clinched defeat from the jaws of victory, not once, but twice. And like my mama always said, 3rd time's the charm. All of us candidates have big plans for this league, but only I have the vision to keep it around long enough to see these plans fulfilled. Trust in your daddy.
And we'll go ahead and roll right on over to Duck Dynasty. The floor is yours.
Ladies and gentle frogs, this league's been in the mud for too long. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make Siege great again. Under my leadership, FGA will return to what it was always meant to be, sweaty, strategic, and a little unhinged. The days of participation trophies and drama queens are over. We need structure. We need standards. We need swamp strength. I'm the only candidate ready to clean up the puddle and build a damn fortress. Let's get it done.
Wow. There you've heard it. That is it, gentlemen. You've all spoken your piece. Let's go ahead and move on to the debate. If you are elected, this will be the first question here. I believe we are going to be starting with Commando this time. If you are elected, what will be your first official act as commissioner? Please be specific.
I will remove all.
No more vague pings or he said, she said. We're turning this league from a swamp circus into a tactical battleground. If you cheat, sandbag, or soft throw, the frog hammer is coming for you.
Well stated. Chewing, and we're on to you now, AD4. As your first official act of commissioner, what would you do?
I will be offering diplomatic immunity for all team kills, as long as it was probably a misclick. If you shoot your teammate while trying to reinforce, I'm going to consider that a community bonding exercise now.
There you have it, folks. That is the first official act of all four of your candidates. Take us away, Colby.
Very interesting first segment. With all that being said, let's move on to the next topic. We've selected one current FGA rule. Rule number 782. All teams make the playoffs, no matter their record, even if they've only won one map all season long. Tell us, what'd you do with it? Keep it, modify it, or eliminate it? Please be specific. Daddy Two Eyes, you're first.
What we need to do is modify this rule. Life is all about failure. I would know. We need to adopt a relegation system like we have in the English Premier League. The bottom team no longer makes the playoffs. But not only that, they are removed from this league until they can qualify again. This gives our top team incentive to perform in hopes of securing a bye in round 1 and keeps the league competitive.
Good job. Well done. Well spoken. Duck Dynasty, your turn. What would you do with the rule?
Let me say this loud and clear. That rule is gone. Dead. DOA. Participation playoffs. What is this, Rainbow Rake League? Under my leadership, only the top 3 teams make it.
All right. It sounds like you kind of said what Daddy Two Eyes said, but anyways, up next, AD4, what would you do with that rule?
I am 100% pro everyone gets in. This is Rainbow Six Siege, not the Olympics. You go 0-12, that's fine. I'm all about it. Your entire squad, you murdered every single one of them. It's good. Just we need better comps. Everyone deserves a chance at the playoffs, just for confidence. I want a league where the team has 5 Monties and they all crouch walk. This isn't just about skill. It's about entertainment, and it's about giving the people cinema. Unlike Daddy Two Eyes and whatever the performance prince known as Kill Bill, whatever his name is, want to do.
Well said. An antithesis to the first two, Anthony says everybody should make the playoffs. Commando, what say you?
Keep it, obviously. If we cut teams from playoffs, we lose game numbers. More games means more income for the league. And Daddy Two Eyes wants to remove teams? Psychotic. If team is trash, they must suffer the humiliation in playoffs or have the greatest comeback in history.
Go ahead, Daddy.
What
Would you
this
like to
league
rebut
needs, we need aggressive changes. We need psychotic levels of change. And removing the bottom league will get us there. We bring in fresh new talent, keeps the league fresh, keeps the viewers entertained.
One question, if I may ask, in regard to the bottom team being axed, what is going to be done with the players?
They re-enter the draft pool and are available to be drafted by the up-and-coming team, but the up-and-coming team does have the option of keeping their roster. They become free agents.
Thank you. I believe it is time for us to move on to the next topic, discipline, which has been kind of a not so common thing for our league this season. There's been an unprecedented amount of drama and player-involved incidents. What would you do? What would you do to help reduce these issues? Duck Dynasty, you're on the clock. 45 seconds.
The drama ends now. You cause problems, you get benched. You stir chaos, you're on frog probation. I'm launching the Code of Croak, a real set of consequences with escalating penalties. Strike 1, just a warning. Strike 2, match suspension. Strike 3, pack your lily pad and hop on out of here. But here's the catch. I'll also build a player support council. So if you got beef, handle it like adults. This is not reality TV. This is Siege.
84, 45 seconds. How would you resolve the drama in the league?
First offense, you got to watch your death cam with commentary from your teammates' moms. Second offense, you're forced to play a full game with your controller taped to a Roomba. Third strike, you're banned, but only from drones. You still have to play, but just blind. And all major drama, 1v1 knife fight in the theme park bathroom. Winner gets forgiveness. Loser has to solo queue ranked with voice chat explaining their loadout. Humble through humiliation. That's copper justice, baby.
Commando, please, your interpretation of the discipline and how you would approach that as commissioner. 45 seconds.
Reduce the drama? Reduce? Do you know how much the drama has increased our numbers? Unlike Ducks Dynasty and everyone else who wants to end the drama, I want to keep it. We are a competitive league, but entertainment is the league's way to fame.
And Duck, would you like to reply to that at all?
Yeah, this is not the WWE. If we want fake drama, we can do it on the sidelines. But when we're actually playing, we're actually playing. That's all there is to it.
Very well. And then Daddy Two Eyes, your take on league drama and discipline.
Much like Commando, I agree. We thrive on the drama, with the sole exception being Stanky Fanger's brain dead mistake. All of the drama in our league that we've gone through, it's been within the bounds of our contracts and the code of conduct. I see this as a positive thing. We have top level play, but this year we've included top level drama. We're both the NFL and Hard Knocks. We benefit from it tremendously, and as long as the code of conduct is followed and there are no breaches of contracts, I say let it be.
All right, we've heard from all 4 candidates and their opinions on drama and discipline. Go ahead and walk us into the next topic there, Colby.
Wow, a lot of drama. Did not expect all the drama in this debate. But this next topic is front and center for FGA. League expansion. With FGA growing more popular than ever before, our 4-team league is looking like it may be too small. How will you handle the expansion? And what will be the requirements for new players joining the FGA? 80 Poor, the floor is yours.
Yes, I'm all about expansion. We're going to have more teams than brain cells in a lobby. Rule 1, you got to at least have one guy that calls Mira, the window lady. Rule 2, a dedicated player for falling off the roof. Rule 3, someone legally not allowed to touch the diffuser. Full open door policy. If your team has chemistry, bad strats, and at least one recorded rage quit over a drone kill, you're in. I'm not looking for talent. I'm looking for beautiful disasters. FGA doesn't need pros. We scout for people who put frost mats on roofs and call it psychological warfare.
Anthony's making it sound like I could play Siege. Anyways, Commando, you are on the clock.
All right, right now the goal is to add at least 2 more teams, with the captain still being based on the highest stats or skill. New players must have the same MMR as other non-captains, be approved by a carefully selected team that I will create that will evaluate social cohesion within the league.
All right. Interesting approach by Commando. Daddy Two Eyes, you're up.
So, former Commissioner Logan struck it big with Frogcorn, but he wasn't patient to see the vision of his own creation, and he sold it to the league for a paltry sum and tried to flip that profit into more business ventures. Look at him now. We do not want to follow his example. Expansion is something that will not be possible for this league right now. Slow and steady growth, and no expansion until we are more stable.
And a contrarian take from Daddy Two Eyes. And the last man approaches Duck Dynasty. What say you?
We can expand, but we're going to do it right. No randoms, no soft spawns. You want in, you got to pass the trial of the toad. It's going to be a live eval game where the current league watches you and we see how you play under pressure. You need comms, mechanics, and mental. If you tilt, you're out. If you frag, we'll welcome you in. We're not going to grow, we're going to evolve. New players must match the grind, respect the game, and honor the frog. That being said, I hear Braden and Will Price have teams lined up ready to join, and I am all for that.
Whoa. They're not here to rebut themselves, but 4 very unique takes from all the potential commissioners.
Definitely interesting. We're getting some juice.
Getting some juice. It is getting juicy.
Well done, gentlemen. Let's go ahead. We're shifting now. We've completed all of our general questions. We want to move on to the lightning round of questions. Please answer these quickly. Keep it to 1 or 2 word answers only. There will be no rebuttals. Each of you will get 1 turn to answer. Commando, we're going to bust through 8 questions, starting with you first. Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready.
You ready?
You ban 1 map forever. Which is it?
Lair.
Which operator would you instantly delete?
Recruit.
Lightning.
Quickly, please. Quickly. Which operator?
The recruit, or now striker.
Okay. What is the most overrated player in FGA?
Deifier.
The most underrated player in the FGA? Quickly.
That would be Duck Dynasty.
Have you ever faked lag?
No.
Who on this stage shouldn't be here?
Definitely. Daddy Two Eyes.
What is the best thing about the player to your left?
The psychotic placement of traps.
And the worst thing about the player to your right?
Everything.
Very well done. I believe we go on to Daddy Two Eyes. Go ahead, Colby. Grill him.
Yeah, Commando, I don't think understood the lightning part about the round. Daddy Two Eyes, let's see how you do. Number 1, ban 1 map forever. What is it?
Lair.
Number 2, which operator would you delete instantly?
Clash.
Number 3, most overrated player in FGA.
Thank you, Fingers.
Most underrated player
Do
in
I get a
FGA.
chance to rebuttal?
That's it.
80
Later.
poor.
Have you ever faked lag?
No.
Who on the stage should not be here?
Duck Dynasty.
Best thing about the player to your left.
Cams.
Worst thing about the player to your right.
Roaming.
Excellent job. Getty, take it away.
Yep. Duck Dynasty, you are on the clock. Ban one map forever. Which is it?
Emerald Plains.
Which operator would you delete instantly?
All trans operators.
Most overrated player in the FGA.
Crazy Frog.
Most underrated player in the FGA.
Billy Ombro.
Have you ever faked lag?
Absolutely not.
Who on the stage shouldn't be here?
Daddy Two Eyes.
The best thing about the player to your left,
His shield play.
and the worst thing about the player to your right.
His comms.
There you have it. Take it away, Colby.
Well, with our last potential commissioner on the rocks here, we're going into the lightning round. Anthony, ban one map forever. What is it? Which operator would you delete? Most overrated player in FGA. Most underrated player.
The goose guy. Honk honk.
Have you ever faked lag?
You say what?
Who on this stage should not be here?
Definitely daddy.
The best thing about the player to your left?
I don't know who is to my left.
Worst thing about the player to your right?
Daddy, that would be Daddy to your left.
Oh, if I can say anything about daddy, yes. What were you thinking?
And then
Worst thing-
yeah,
Worst thing
go
about the player to your right?
Who's the player to my
ahead.
right?
That would be Commando.
Oh, worst thing. Oh gosh. He plays trans characters.
Let's just go ahead and hit those first two questions real quick. We had some technical difficulties there. 80 poor. You ban one map forever. What are you choosing?
I chose plane.
And the operator you would instantly delete?
Definitely Osa.
I think that clears that up. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some questions from the audience real quick, and then we'll move on to closing statements. The big question I'm seeing in chat so far is just a reiteration of what your first action would be if you do become commissioner. We'll go ahead and start with Daddy Two Eyes.
To restate my point, we need money. We need sponsorships. I'm talking fronts of jerseys. Possibly if when I get to take a look at the books, if things are dire enough, we may need to be the Gatorade Mythics.
Wow. There you have it. Duck Dynasty. Just wanting some clarification on your first actions as commissioner.
The Frog Watch Integrity Unit. No more he said, she said. No more you should have done this or you should have drawn me in. We're going to have a neutral observers watch, and they're going to call you out for your bad comms or your solo pushes or your premature plants.
84. First action as commissioner. Just wanting more clarification on that.
Diplomatic immunity just means we're going to wipe it off the books. We are not going to judge you for accidentally team killing. Everybody makes mistakes. Shouldn't be judged by it.
And Commando. Just one reiteration on what your first actions would be as commissioner.
Remove all chat censoring and banning.
There we go. Colby, I believe we have another question in chat. I don't know if you have it pulled up or not.
I do. Let me just pull that up. I did not have it pulled up, but I do now. For each of the candidates, I don't know if we want to care how we do this. If Logan needs a job, could he be your second in command, aka vice president, to your commissioner?
And then we go ahead and start with with Duck Dynasty on that one.
Logan could absolutely be my vice president of operations and building maintenance.
Anthony, AD Poor.
Yes, there is a spot for him, assistant to the commissioner. I will pay him with $5 left at the Waffle House for his tenure.
Commando.
At second command, no. However, he can have a spot on my team that will evaluate social cohesion.
Daddy Two Eyes.
Logan has vision. He has a place within the league. He could definitely be my number 2.
Interesting.
We
Well-
do have a question in chat regarding AD Poor. This one's directed just to you. It looks like it's a merch question. We're wanting to know where you got your T-shirt that you're rocking right now.
Oh, the Buck one? Yes, that one was made for me by a friend at work. It's a Canadian flag one. It's got a beaver, some stuff on it. Real Canadian.
Nice. I think that about sums it up. Colby, do you have any questions for any candidates in particular?
I feel like I've gotten everybody has come in with a unique campaign. There's definitely a lot of juxtaposition in this draft. I think we'll see how all of it goes. I want to say congrats to every of the nominees. Little clap. I don't know if you can hear the clap. But now it's time to seal your bid for commissioner of FGA.
Can we get a rebuttal question?
Absolutely.
I got a rebuttal
Fire-
question about the
fire
video
away.
views done by Commando.
That's not how
I don't
this
know.
works.
I don't know how he gets
Let
1K
him have it.
views.
Let him have it.
I don't know how he gets 1K views. There's something fishy going on. I think he turned it on and he just let it go and then upped his views like that way. I think there's a little bit of cheating going on.
That is
Definitely view
a valid,
butting. Definitely view butting.
valid point there. Commando, would you like to respond? Your ad campaign of just elevator music received the most views of any of the other opposing parties' ad campaigns. Did you artificially inflate the views?
Absolutely not. I didn't even know it was posted till it was over 800. My competitors just don't know how to talk to the people. They gave long, boring speeches. It was simple. It was calm. It was sweet and to the point.
Well, if you didn't know it was posted, how do you even know how to talk to people then?
I still designed it.
They did design it.
Interesting thing you've brought up here, Poor. Anybody else have any questions about each other's ad campaigns? Are we believing that everybody's operating with full integrity? Sounds like we're good across the board. I think
All
that
right.
might be the conclusion of our debate tonight, everybody. We do have time to introduce closing statements here before we bid farewell. This will just be 45 seconds to a minute for you to just close out your points, and then we will let you gentlemen go. We'll go ahead and start with, I believe Duck Dynasty is up.
I'm not here to kiss tadpoles or hand out hugs. I'm here to lead. Do you want sweaty games, serious stakes, in a league where your effort actually means something? Vote for me. You want a everybody wins and gets the participation trophy? Vote for any of these other guys. Under my leadership, we won't just croak louder, we'll play better. Let's make Siege great again.
Wow.
And
Wow.
on to you, AD Poor. Close it out.
Listen up, Siege Legends and lovable disasters. I'm 80 Poor. I'm your grassroots copper candidate. Here to remind you that winning isn't everything. Sometimes it's about having fun while you're spectacularly failing. Together, we'll turn every Frostmat fail into a victory dance and every accidental team kill into a story worth telling. So vote for me, and let's make this league a place where weird is wonderful, mistakes are celebrated, and every dumb play is a step towards greatness. Let's bring the weird back to Siege, one glorious mess at a time.
Did he say wienership?
We do have the chat question. Just wanting clarification. Did you say wienership or leadership?
Leadership, I'm also in a bad dead zone, so I might be breaking up right now.
You could be faking that lag again, boys.
Yeah,
Let's go
unfortunate.
ahead. Commando, close it out.
Numbers, people. Keep them high and we shall succeed. No matter the emotional or psychological costs. Speech, free. Drama, aplenty. Trust in the stats. I'm the best.
And last, Daddy Two Eyes.
We need sponsors, high-ranking stars, and no expansion until stability is attained. Also, relegation for losing teams. These are the steps that must be taken to bring this league to the level that it deserves to be at. I have vision, and I have a plan. Vote Daddy. Trust Daddy. Love Daddy.
I believe that concludes tonight's debate. The FGA community has heard your voices. The choice is now the community's.
I want to remind everybody, it's very important to get out there and vote. Not only vote, but it's important. Vote with your mind. Play with your heart. Good night.